our quiz on vector form, vertex form. I always want to say that. On vertex form. So we are looking at number 1, which states, thank you, write a quadratic equation that has shifted 4 units up, 3 units to the right, vertically stretched by 2 as compared to y equals x squared. So 4 units up, I added 4 to the end of my equation. 3 units to the right, remember it's the opposite. That's why it's negative. Vertically stretched, that's 2. What if it said compressed?
Negative 2.
No, 1/2. Okay, compressed is less, nope, that would be flipped.
Hold on. My head hurts.
Okay, stretched is greater than 1. Compressed is less than 1. If it is a negative, the whole graph flips. So instead of a U-shaped, it looks like a mouth. Yes, Kurt?
So if it's just like compressed by a factor of 3, then you 1/3. Wait, so
Okay.
how do you, how would you know if it's a negative or not?
It would say reflected over,
If it was compressed, wouldn't it be a negative?
no. That's what I
It
just
has
said.
to say reflected?
Yes. You know what? This picks up all of your sounds, so please do not have conversations in the back of the room. Done.
So when they say units up or down, that goes in for K, right?
Yep.
So if it goes down, K is on the negative.
Yes.
Okay.
Number 2, what transformations has been done? Okay, so I said 5 units to the left because it's the opposite of here. 3 units down because it says negative 3. Compressed by 4 or stretched by 1/4. You could say either way. Okay, but remember it's compressed when it's a fraction.
Can
Yes.
I say lighter instead of compressed?
No.
I mean,
Stretched or compressed, those are 2 words I'm looking for. Okay, and it's reflected because it's negative. Yes.
Why wouldn't you just put negative 1/4?
Because it is compressed by something and then it's reflected if it has a negative. So I need to make those separate.
So it has to be 4?
You could say stretched by 1/4 and you get the same thing.
Okay.
Number 3. I've got my graph and my table. I'm going to use this equation right here. I know B and C or H and K, either way you want to look at it, it's just a different letter, but it means the same thing. Okay? I know that I put my X value or my input value for the vertex in for B, or you think of it as H, output value in for K or whatever C. Okay, so I'm looking at my table. So you can look right here, obviously, and go, okay, I know it's up 1/6 is my vertex. Or you can look at your table and say, okay, I went 6, 4, 6. Okay, I know in between those 2 6s is my vertex.
6, 4.
she meant 4.
6, 4, 6. In between the 2 6s is 4, so that has to be my vertex. Okay? Because, remember, it is symmetrical. Okay? If I fold it right in half at 1/4, it's the same on either side. Okay? So, it has 6 and 6 on either side. I'm just looking for repeating. My vertex is 1/4, so right away, I can put in the 1 and the 4. Now I'm trying to figure out what my A value is. And A is half the second difference. So I figure out my first differences. 6 to 4, I say negative 2. 4 to 6 is positive 2. 6 to 12 is 6. 12 to 22 is 10. 22 to 36 is 14. And 36 to 84 is 18. So negative 2 to 2 is 4. 2 to 6 is 4. 6 to 10 is 4. 10 to 14 is 4. 14 to 18 is 4. These are all the same. Okay? Half my second difference is 2. So I put that in for A and I'm finished. You will not get it wrong. Because the answer is not 4, it is half of 4. It's the rule. It's like the formula. Yes?
What if you just did y2 minus y1 and over x? Because I
That
think,
is a
like,
slope. There's no slope here. It's not a straight line.
I know, but I still got the same thing.
It's not. It won't work every time. It's not a
Okay.
straight line. Okay. Any questions about this front page? Please say it out loud. Please raise your hands. Any questions about this front page? Yes, Leanne.
How can you put it compressed by 4 if it's 1/4?
Okay. If we compress by 4, that is the same thing as 1/4. Because compressed, I know, means pushed down, and so I know it has to be that. You could put stretched by 1/4, and you would get the same
I
answer.
thought if it's compressed, it's less than 1. Isn't that?
Yep, so if you see compressed, if, for example, number 1 said compressed by 3, you'd write 1/3. If you ever see the word compressed, you know it's going to be less than 1. So if it's compressed by 4, that means timesing it by 1/4. Yes, Rita?
So, if it's compressed, it's a negative?
If
Like,
it's
it's negative?
compressed, it's a fraction. It's less than 1.
So I can
So
say
if
compressed
it's-
by 1/4.
No.
What the heck?
You would have to say compressed by 4 or stretched by 1/4.
So does it matter if it's negative?
It negative means it reflects. That's
Oh.
it. Any others? Yes.
Do we have to say both compressed?
No. Yes.
Because it's negative, you have to put something.
Yes. If it's negative, you need to put reflective. Other questions?
So compressed is like a whole number, and then stretched
No,
is a
other way.
fraction.
Other way
Then
around.
wouldn't compressed be 1/4?
No. You say compressed by 1/4. Compressed is pushed down. That means you times it by 1/4. We say compressed by 4. That means you put 1/4 in your fraction, in for your equation. Whenever we say compressed, we put a whole number, but we know it means a fraction. That's the way the wording works. So, if it says compressed by 8, it means you times the A value is what? 1/8. If I say compressed by 2, the A value is 1/2, okay? If I say stretched by 1/4, you just stick in 1/4, okay? So if you see compressed, you know it's going to have a 1 over it. Question? Yes. Okay, remember stretch means I'm pulling my hands into the air. I'm stretching. We think of it like a marshmallow, okay? If I compress a marshmallow, it's getting wider, right? If I stretch a marshmallow, it's getting thinner, right? Okay, think of your parallelogram or your quadratic like a marshmallow.
How would you know if it's a negative or not?
It's reflected, it's upside down.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're going to quickly go over the answers on the back. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on them because min and max is not on your quiz. 33 is a min, -4. 34 is a max, -12. 35 is a min, 130. 36 is a min, -243. 37 is a max, 729. 38 is a max, 243. 39 is a min, -450. 40 is a min, -4.5. And 41 is a max, 211.25. I will repeat, but I'm not going to go over these in detail because I don't want to mess you up for your quiz. Any repeating?
What was 33?
Min, -4. Okay, guys. Clear your desk of everything but a calculator.